Do you have a dream? Do you want to turn it into reality? The question is, do you want to live your dream life? If the answer is yes, then you should watch this video very, very closely. And not only watch it, make notes and go ahead and take action on it, because that is going to turn your dream into reality. It's not just watching this video and gaining the knowledge. You'll find a lot of people who you keep saying that this guy knows a lot of things. This guy is so knowledgeable, right? This person is so amazing. And yet you see they've failed in life. They've not achieved more. They say this guy has a lot of potential. This person has a lot of potential. And yet, if you look at the results, they're nowhere. And then on the other side, you see a lot of people who you think are not smart enough, or maybe not as smart as you. And yet you go ahead and say, hey, that person is not as smart as me, but they're doing very well in life. They're getting everything that they want. So what's the difference? They're working on a plan. And if you want to know how to achieve that, here are the 3 things that you know for that. The first thing is the what. What is your dream? What do you really want to achieve? That's very important. If you are very clear, if you're absolutely clear about what you want in life, only then can you go after it. So if you have a dream, turn it into a goal. Now what's the difference? A dream is a dream. You don't have a timeline on it. But a goal is a dream with a timeline on it. Which means if you want to buy a car, if you want to make a certain amount of money, if you want to buy a house, you want to get married, you want to get somebody into your life, that's a relationship, and it's a romantic relationship or otherwise. Make sure that you be absolutely clear about what you want. That's step number 1, right? Be absolutely clear. If you, like I said, you want a car, what color, what make, right? What company? Make sure that you have absolutely all of those details with you. That's the first part of it. The second thing, when I say absolute clarity, is also about making sure that you put a timeline on it. You want to buy a car? Put a timeline on it. You want to make a certain amount of money? Put a timeline on it. You want to get into a relationship? Put a timeline on it, right? So make sure that you're absolutely clear about the time frame that you have and the goal that you have. That's the dream that gets it, right? Once you put a timeline on it, it becomes a goal. So this is the what. You have to be absolutely clear about what you want to achieve in life. That's point number 1. Then the second part. The second part is you need to know, why do you want this? If you see there is no need for it in your life, which is you don't find a purpose or a reason to have it in your life, you'll never be motivated. So you need to have a very concrete, a very strong, very, very strong reason to make sure that you achieve that goal. Like for example, a lot of people want to lose weight. When is the time when people lose most of their weight? You got it right. When they want to get married. What's the reason? They want to look good in those videos. They want to impress their partners. They want to make sure that they look their best, because that's a once in a lifetime event, right? And that's the reason you see that these people will lose weight like that. Once they're married, the reason is gone, the purpose is dissolved. Now you see that they've gained double the weight again. So you need to have a very strong reason, and a reason or a purpose that is long-term, so that you can stay healthy, right? That's one for this one. But the other things is that whenever you make or you decide to make certain amount of money, why do you want to make that amount of money? What are you going to do with it? If that reason is strong enough, you'll go ahead and you'll make it. Otherwise, you wouldn't. So the second thing that you need to do is you need to find a very, very strong reason to make sure that it supports your goal or it supports what you want to achieve. Without the reason, you wouldn't be motivated, you'll take no action. So that's the second part of it, the why. And once you're clear about what you want and why you want it, then comes the third part, which is the critical part again, which is how will you achieve that? Now the how is the strategy part of it. Let's say again, you want to lose weight. Absolutely clear. What weight, what ideal weight do you want to have? How much weight do you want to lose? How do you want to look? Do you want a bulk body? Do you want an athletic body? Do you want to be sculpted? I don't know. That's for you to decide, right? But then make sure that you decide that. This is my ideal weight. This is how much I want to lose. Why do I want to lose it? Because I want to be healthy. I want to look good, right? It makes me feel better. If I am healthy, my family is healthy as well. Why? Because I can take care of them. I can do certain things. You need to have reasons like that. Okay, very powerful and long term. Not something like, I want to do this for my marriage, or I want to do this. Because once that particular event is gone and that particular reason is dissolved, then you wouldn't be motivated and you put the weight back again. That's what I explained to you, right? So what, why, and now how? How do you want to achieve this? A lot of people give me a lot of reasons at this point in time. Taking up the same example. Hey, my gym is too far. I can't go to the gym. I have no money. That's one of the big ones, right? And a lot of other reasons that people give. But if you are committed, you'll find a way. Like if you don't find time to go to the gym, after watching this video, just wear your shoes and go for a walk. You can walk for 20 minutes every day. Come on, that's not so difficult. Right under the place where you live. You go onto the street and you start walking. You don't need a track to walk. You can just go onto the street and start walking, right? As simple as that. Now, you need to make a strategic plan. What are you going to eat? When are you going to sleep? What are the different things that you're going to do? You're going to go for a walk. You're going to go ahead and exercise. It could be any form of exercise. You could go for yoga. You could go to a gym, so on and so forth, right? So make sure that you make a strategic plan that I'm going to eat so much, or I'm going to eat this much. I'm going to sleep for these many hours. And then at a certain point in time, you may also decide to join a gym. I don't know, but that's progressive. I'm saying you need to have a plan to do this, a strategic plan to do this. If you bring these three things together, there is no force on earth that can stop you from achieving that goal that you decided to. And this is something that hundreds and thousands of people have gone ahead and they've tried, they've tested, and they've become successful. And that's what I'm bringing to you. I've been using this particular strategy for years and years together. It's been 18 years that I've been teaching, and I've been training myself also onto this. And I've achieved a lot of goals using these particular things, right? So make sure that you write down the what, write down the why, write down the how, and then just strategically follow them. Because if you're consistently not taking action, you will not get the results. And whenever you feel like you want to quit or you want to give up on this particular thing, that is when the why, the reason, that will keep you alive, that will keep you pushing. So make sure that you follow these three things. That is the what, the why, and the how. And that is what is going to help you achieve it. It's as simple or as difficult as that. That's up to you to make it easier or to make it difficult for yourself. So go ahead, make a plan, write down these things, achieve your goals, be consistent, and when you do, make sure that you leave a comment down, and I'll be able to kind of read all of the success stories and feel happy for you and feel happy for myself as well. So thank you. I'll see you again in another video.